Imagine waking up tomorrow morning to find every phone network dead, the internet wiped, every newspaper shut down, and every public leader you know dragged away into prison in the dead of night. That wasn't a hypothetical. That was India on August 9th, 1942. Following Mahatma Gandhi's launch of the Quit India movement, the British Raj executed Operation Zero Hour. Overnight, they arrested over 60,000 freedom fighters. They imposed draconian censorship. The goal was total, suffocating silence.
All public gatherings are strictly prohibited.
If the British controlled the newspapers, the post offices, and the telegraph lines, how could a nation fight for its freedom when it couldn't even talk to itself? The empire thought they had strangled the revolution in its cradle. They were dead wrong. Enter Usha Mehta. She wasn't a politician, a military strategist, or a seasoned revolutionary. She was a 22-year-old law student, small in stature, soft-spoken, but driven by a quiet, dangerous conviction. While older leaders languished in cellars and prisons, Usha realized that the greatest weapon against tyranny wasn't bombs or barricades. It was the truth. And if the British wouldn't allow the truth to be printed, she would broadcast it across the sky. Building a radio station in 1942 was nearly impossible. Radio parts were heavily regulated, monitored, and banned for private citizens. Usha needed a genius. She found Nariman Printer, an eccentric radio technician who had built an amateur transmitter years prior. Together with a small circle of trusted friends, Vithaldas Javeri, Babubhai Kakar, and Ram Manohar Lohia, they pooled their savings, sold personal belongings, and smuggled missing transmitter parts through Bombay's black market. August 27, 1942, 7:30 p.m. In a tiny, sweltering apartment on Tapiwala Lane, Usha leaned into a crude metal microphone. Her heart was pounding. If the transmitter failed or blew a fuse, they were finished.
This is the Congress radio calling on 42.34 meters from somewhere in India.
Those 10 words sent shockwaves across the country. For the first time in 3 weeks, Indians heard the real news. The strikes in Ahmedabad, police atrocities in Bengal, and messages from hidden leaders. The silence was broken. The British authorities were humiliated and furious. The special branch realized an illegal station was operating right under their noses in the heart of Bombay. The governor of Bombay made hunting down Congress radio top priority. They deployed specialized detector vans, mobile tracking units equipped with direction-finding antennas to sweep the city, block by block, looking for the telltale electromagnetic frequency of 42.34 meters. To survive, Usha and her crew became phantoms. They never stayed in one place for long. Every few weeks, under the cover of monsoon rains, they disassembled the heavy, delicate machinery, packed it into trunks, and moved to a new apartment. At times, detector vans passed right beneath their window while Usha was mid-sentence. She would keep her voice steady, reading reports of the freedom struggle while officers searched the alleyways below. For 88 continuous days, they evaded the empire. But on November 12, 1942, their luck ran out. A local supplier tipped off the police. Armed officers swarmed the Babhai building on Gurgam Road. When police shattered the door, they expected panic. Instead, they found Usha Mehta standing calmly in front of the transmitter. She didn't drop the mic. She didn't attempt to run. She kept broadcasting Vande Mataram until the needle was forcefully ripped from the record player. Usha was thrown into Yerwada jail and subjected to months of intense interrogation and solitary confinement. They offered her scholarships, freedom, and protection if she gave up her co-conspirators. She stared back at her captors and offered them total, absolute silence. Congress radio was silenced after 88 days, but its impact was unstoppable. It had proven to millions of Indians that the empire was not omnipotent, that a 22-year-old student with copper wire and courage could defy the world's largest empire. Dr. Usha Mehta would go on to receive the Padma Vibhushan, living proof that true freedom isn't just fought on battlefields. Sometimes it's one on 42.34 meters. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share to keep the memory of India's unsung heroes alive.